What keeps you going as an artist? I mean, like, what keeps you going through, like, getting to the studio, getting active, doing the thing you want to be doing, following your goals? I've been swimming recently for the last 4 months. I'm really proud of myself for it because I'm not an athlete, but I did figure out my values are there. I figured out that if I don't do something, my body is really starting to fall apart. I'm of that age. So my values set the goal of like, I want to get in shape. It makes sense. But those values don't hold me to it. There is satisfaction in being with my values and knowing that I'm aligned, but that's not enough. So I've been playing with what I'm calling the pleasure principle. And there's layers and layers of it. But the basic thought of it is, in order to keep going in something that's, challenging, there's got to be a sense of pleasure involved in it. That you can't just whip yourself into it. That doesn't work. You don't stay with it, or I don't. And it's not enough to have a reward at the end either. That's not enough. And I keep thinking about how this relates to the art making practice. So let me see if I can give you a few of the things that give pleasure that you can use to get yourself motivated and activated and directed in your studio. So one of them is sensory pleasure. Like physical pleasure, but sensory pleasure, right? So walking into your studio and having it be a pleasant experience, like you like to be there, that's big. That's very much like I like to be in the pool. I feels good on my body, right? Then there's the social thing of it, right? And maybe it's like the reprieve. You get to be on your own for a while, right? But maybe it's also that you need to connect with others with it. So think about where your pleasure is in relation to community. Another one is emotional pleasure, right? That you get the great sense of satisfaction of having done this thing in the moment, or of doing it, of accomplishing it. That comes in big for me in the swimming, but it also comes in when I can actually give myself a good positive talking to in the studio. Like, wow, I'm doing this thing. It's hard and I'm doing it. Satisfaction. There's also like the glee of the sensory pleasure. Go back to that one for a minute. If we're involved in the arts, music, writing, making visual art, dance, all of it involves like beauty in some way, like pleasure in what you're seeing emerge, the way colors come together or lines come together or the way the form works in your body. All of that is pleasure, right? So knowing that it's not just like the end product, but it's enjoying the process of it, right? And then of course, there's that quality of the imagination and letting your mind travel, right? That is an incredible pleasure, right? So knowing that you can be in a place where you're in a discovery mode, so it's both thinking mind and also imagination, where you're allowing new ideas. That's enough. There's more, but basically I want to just encourage you to find the places of pleasure and be in those instead of the places of like, you should be doing this. Let go of the shoulds. Let go of the shoulds and go into the I get to. Yeah. Not I have to. If you're in I have to do this, it's not going to keep you sustained. But if you can get into I get to do this, I can't believe how lucky I am I get to do this thing, that's going to be sustaining. And then if you have the value connected with it, of that there is value beyond you, like what you're doing is helping the world in some way, that's helpful too. But that's another video. I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Don't forget to engage with this if you feel like it's useful, because that's what helps other people see it.